Happy Dasara to all of you. Welcome back. Today marks the triumph of Lord Rama over the 10-headed demon Ravana. It symbolizes the triumph of good over evil. I want to talk about the aspect of good over evil in a slightly different way today. I want to associate good with the virtue of honesty. But by honesty, I do not mean cheating, duping, or fraudulently taking away something of someone's. I talk about honesty in a very different way psychologically. The first aspect of honesty is being true to oneself or being honest to oneself. Unfortunately, in today's day and age, self-deception has become an unfortunately common phenomenon. Have you seen people around you who constantly behave like ostriches and put their heads in the sand, completely denying to themselves what they are about? Let me give you an example. A businessman who hasn't succeeded has unfortunately been in self-deception. He does not accept that he possibly lacks business acumen, has gaps in the ability of understanding how to make a profit. He continues to blame COVID as a reason for his failure, but does not take cognizance of the fact that maybe his business was failing even before COVID hit. What does he do? He constantly denies the obvious. He does not accept reality because his defense mechanism of self-deception, unfortunately, reigns high. Self-deception is a phenomenon that most of us veer towards because if we were to accept the truth about ourselves, we would hate ourselves. The second aspect of honesty is deceit and dishonesty to another. Let me explain it in two ways. You may give something of your own which is precious, a document, a piece of jewelry to someone. And when you ask them for it, they feign ignorance. They display selective amnesia. These people are unfortunately suffering from a narcissistic personality disorder, and they use the method of gaslighting. They actually turn the tables on you and make you believe as if you are dishonest. This form of goodness or honesty in acknowledging that something was given to them would require a lot of confidence and courage and would allow them, therefore, to lead a life of goodness. These kind of dishonest people are somebody you should be wary of. They are not to be trusted and actually need serious help. Another kind of dishonesty is when someone communicates something to you and then when you confront them and tell them that they themselves said what they said, they completely deny it. These are compulsive liars. They've got into the habit of constantly protecting themselves because they're afraid to stand up for what is true. They constantly try and cover up. They like to be liked and they do not want to take any accountability or responsibility for what they say. This Dasara, let's try and be good to ourselves. The first goodness that we would want to do is to stop being like ostriches and stop self-deceiving. I know it takes courage to face oneself squarely, but I do believe that when we are able to do that, only progress is the path that we could walk on. And in the second facet, let's help ourselves overcome our narcissism. Let's get rid of the ability to gaslight, because if you don't help yourself, you will be damaging to the others that you interact and relate to every day of your lives. I do believe when we are good to others, we are best to ourselves. Celebrate Dasara today with these two facets of goodness to self and goodness to others. And maybe you will create a world in which you yourself would like to live. Stay well, stay safe. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.